Hi, it's Joy, and today I'm going to be watching Ted Lasso, Season 1, Episode 6, Two Aces. It is Episode 6, isn't it? Yes. Okay, the last episode was great because they won a match and we sent Jamie off. We substituted Jamie and it was everything. Thank you so much, Kevin, for sponsoring this show. I am very intrigued to see where it goes next, and let's go. Oh. I do feel sorry for him. You know, it's better than his wife cheating on him or something, but you sort of feel like if only she tried harder, but how could she have tried harder?
So, although I'm not crazy, I don't love the word berry. You know what I mean? It's like it's got a negative connotation to it.
It does.
What's another word I could say?
Creme brulee, honey.
Honey, is that an ingredient or is that something you're just calling me right now?
Ingredient.
Shoot, I was kind of hoping it was the other one. Heck, but that's kind of a fun idea, though. Maybe we, start calling each other little pet names. You know? Like honey or.
No. You'll get through this and you will be happier in the long run, because she'd only start resenting you if she tried to stay in the marriage longer.
Just like you can score less than them and win. But last week we definitely won. It was pretty darn fun. Trent Krim, the Independent.
Trent Krim, the Independent. Is it safe to assume that Jamie Tart...
Manchester City have called, and they've inquired about terminating Jamie's loan.
They're going to take his house?
No. Jamie's contract is owned by...
I plan to work. But you know what they say about those laid plans, right? Said plan too many times.
You did.
Lost all its meaning. Plan.
That is such an annoying feeling when that happens.
Hey, you tell man.
Plan. Like flan. Plan.
Flan? That dessert?
Yes, like flan.
Yuck. No, I don't dig on flan.
She likes him because she engaged in that planned conversation more than she should have done.
How's Jamie doing? What?
Says he can't practice today. Says he's hurt.
Oh, this is not the time to test
Hey,
him.
Jamie. Yep. Why's that?
Your feelings hurt, poor baby.
It's just practice.
You have to treat your manager with some kind of respect.
You know you're supposed to be out there. You know you're supposed to lead by example. You're just shoving that all aside. And so here we are, Jamie. We're talking about practice, not the game. We're talking about practice with your team, with your teammates.
Where are you going with
Place
this?
that we get to play together. It's fine by me. Tell you what, do me a favor. When you get out there, set the cones so the other reserves can do a little passing drill.
Let me just set up cones.
I really appreciate it.
Yep, good. If you're gonna act like a little baby, you can do...
Isaac's right, he asked you.
Yes! If you're gonna act like a little bitch baby, you're gonna get treated like a little bitch baby.
That's got a sting.
He probably is enjoying this too much.
See someone else playing this position, man, it's gonna hurt his soul.
He doesn't have a soul.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't be happy about that.
Okay, let's be sure to help Danny.
Jamie has tortured you, it's
First time
okay.
this league could be very overwhelming.
Jamie is definitely met his match in terms of confidence.
You say it? I do it, coach. Football is life.
I like him.
Jamie doesn't.
I like him. Hee hee hee. All his little buddies ran off. And he worked well with Sam. Wah wah.
You see that? I can't really tell, but it seems like he's very good. Cheers again.
Let Jamie go back to Man City. He can be on Man City's bench, what he deserves.
The press is calling her Rebecca, and you're...
Old Rebecca.
What? You've got this. And if you ever have a moment, if you don't got this, then you just call me, right?
Because she is a real friend. Honestly, destroying this club is not going to do a single thing to that bastard. I love him. This could actually be really good for Jamie.
Watch this then. Left post.
Jamie needs some competition in his life.
I know.
I wonder how many shots they took
Again tomorrow,
in
yeah.
reality.
We'll see. Football is life. No.
Fell out of the lucky tree, hit every branch on the way down.
Oh, what's gonna go wrong with Danny Rojas?
Full of-
He's
Lovely weather
reading
we've been having, don't
The
you think?
Wrinkle in Time still.
Yeah. Or his own verse in a charity single which was called Winner Winner Football Dinner.
It's for world hunger.
And I believe it was the cure.
You leave me out of it, though. I'm not one of your show ponies.
Oh, yes, you are.
Fair number. Trot around while people clap. I wouldn't be too high and mighty about it.
Oh, Danny Rojas.
The treatment room is cursed.
What?
What?
Why is this?
Hey, I don't believe it.
Okay, good. Then me and you, we're gonna go look in that room.
No. Because
It's cursed.
Because we got ourselves cursed to reverse.
Oh my god.
You know where they went for their physical?
Oh Christ, it's our treatment room, isn't it?
Hey, no. No, it was not. Okay. It was. I'm sorry. I'm lying. I'm sorry. Telling me is we got 400 ghosts.
That's too many ghosts.
We're not going to.
We cannot fight them all.
Coach, how do we fix this?
I know that just got progressively funnier with each line. We got 400 ghosts. That's too many ghosts. We cannot fight them all.
We're all gonna fucking do it.
Roy is so loyal. He really is right. Get Roy on side.
So what's up, Jamie?
Mm-hmm. Does he want to actually talk to her about stuff?
Obama, hasn't he? Okay. You gonna go?
No, of course I'm not.
Are you part of a team or are you an individual?
Do you think that I could have gone from a council estate in North Manchester to the Premier League if I did what everyone else did?
I mean,
I don't.
other people have done it too, but no.
You're a battler, but maybe someday you should stop battling people that just want to help you.
Yes, thank you, Keely. Wake up and smell the roses,
Feel
young
like you
man.
want me to come in-
I can understand why you misinterpreted. I mean, you're so lovely, you must get romantic invitations all the time.
Oh, Sam.
So I feel like whenever the subject of cusses comes up, people are like, oh, I bet the African guy is really into this.
Oh, you're obviously not.
Oh, no, I really am. But that's mainly from loving. Do you know J.K. Rowling has more money than the Queen?
I did.
I like the idea of someone becoming rich because of what they gave to the world.
And then she became a turf. Or revealed her colours.
Well, Miss Welton, I can't take no for an answer. Coach thinks it will only work if the whole team is there. And
Oh.
Miss Welton is your team. So you have to be there. Please.
She's not the cold, calculating woman she wanted to pretend to be.
Thank you.
Because these are genuine people whose lives she's meddling with.
and I was terrified. I was fucking 9. Say something.
Yeah, we're being emotionally vulnerable, and I love Roy.
Because he'd passed away by the time I got back from Christmas.
Oh, God.
That is why
That
Lasso
is-
means so much to me.
This is a picture of the 1994 Nigerian World Cup team.
It's the first beach boy ever slept with a supermodel.
They kept the sand.
Smile because it happened.
Sam and Richard coming out.
Fuck the haters.
We can all agree with that one. You were part of this team.
The keys to my Lamborghini.
Are you getting home?
All right.
That guy's such an idiot.
No. I want to go.
Oh, this is a big step from Jamie.
She was the one who got me into football in the first place.
He's actually
My dad
connecting.
split up when I was just a sexy little baby.
Jesus
She really
Christ.
worked so hard. Doesn't even care if I'm any good. Just wants me to be happy. Be a good lad.
Maybe you could learn from that.
Once I'm bragging to all his mates every time I scored the goal, calling me soft if I didn't dominate,
Okay, this is
you know. And I
very,
hated that.
very emotional learning.
I actually fucking hated that.
I bet you did, sweetheart.
So I made a vow to be so tough that he could never call me soft again.
Parents fuck you up.
I wonder if sometimes
Like, that was a mistake,
I
Jamie.
forget about making her proud.
Exactly. Screw him. Be soft as you
I
like.
think that she would be lately.
I agree. This is a very big learning curve for this boy. That was deep.
What do you say we burn this crap?
Maybe we should do this part outside.
That's a good call. Hey, would you mind grabbing this for me? Oh, spirits, speak to us.
Whatever ghosts it were that made you trip over, they're gone now, I promise, yeah? Crack that bastard open.
Jamie's not wrong. Ghosts prefer empty bottles that we've all drunk. Fact.
I like this. I really hope going forward that this emotional growth continues.
We knew Danny's okay hours ago. In fact, it was my man Higgins' idea not to share that info with the boys until after the ceremony.
You don't say.
Higgins helped him.
First day, Higgins.
What do you say, boss? A lot warmer over there by the fire.
Look, make this club your own.
I'll respectfully pass.
Imagine, because Richmond had been failing for a while. Like, they weren't doing very well before Ted came in. That's part of why Ted came in. So if you make Richmond win the Premier League, your husband had nothing to do with it. I mean, most of you will transfer out to a different club at some point, but I think you should start getting some kind of idea that she's not happy about the team being united. I like that.
Oh boy, here we go.
This seems like much more of a team, like a group of people that enjoy each other's company. Oh lord, something not good?
I love it. You got rid of Jamie?
Man City recalled him. I told you, Ted, they were concerned he wasn't playing.
I finally got rid of him. I mean, you saw it.
I thought that was what you wanted.
Yeah, well, you thought wrong.
You know.
Sorry, I'm gonna be cool about this, but I am just seeing red everywhere.
Well, perhaps you should leave before you say something you'll regret.
She is not on your side, Ted. Please wake up and realise. Ted is too.
Oh, but dang it, they're the best batch yet. I finally cracked the recipe! Oh.
He's been baking those for you.
Football is life.
Oh. I really don't like Rebecca. I think she's, in a way, she's pushing back all the more because she is realising she's starting to care about these people and doesn't want to. Okay, Rebecca is running out of my patience in general. Like, I can kind of understand the whole revenge scheme she started on. I get that hatred towards bastard men that ruin lives. But at this point, she has connections and people she cares about all over the shop within Richmond, that if she destroys this club, she's just going to feel worse at the end of the day. And I feel like part of why she agreed to end the loan, or like send Jamie back to Man City, was because she realised that she was starting to actually feel part of this team and starting to be drawn in. But I wish she would just wake up and realise that maybe the best thing to do is to make this club greater than it has ever been and make it yours. Make sure it's your face in the marketing campaign. Make sure it's you at the press conferences. Make sure that people are saying, oh, since she became the sole owner, this club has really improved. You know, erase him. Make him a footnote in the club's history while you are the lead story. That is the way to properly destroy that man, and you don't ruin and mess with the lives of all of these individuals, because not only is she messing with Ted's life, because he probably could have got another coaching job in America with American football and continued to be successful. He would have been closer to his son. And she's brought him all the way over to England to do something that she was hoping would blow up in his face and just have him be known as the guy that destroyed a club, which potentially could affect his future career prospects everywhere. She's also destroying these individual young men's lives. I mean, Sam came to her and was really sweet and sincere. If his club goes under because they fail so epically, I doubt he'll ever make the Nigerian team, or it will take him a lot longer to fight to prove how good he is. She saw Jamie have an emotional breakthrough that he has literally never ever had before, and then decided to try and like throw him back so he'll just get all his walls up again. Now, do I like Jamie Tart? He grew on me a lot this episode. Can I, I feel like he's just gonna backslide now. And I think it's so many people's lives that she is messing with because her feelings are hurt. Whereas if she just, the best way to get revenge is to make yourself better, not to make them smaller. And I just need her to hurry up and stop scheming. And I kind of feel like surely at some point Ted is going to have to realise that she's not on his side, because the fact that she agreed to the transfer when clearly that should have been something, not the transfer, the loan contract, whatever, like, that should have been something that she could discuss with the manager, or she informed him of. You know, Man City wanted him back if Richmond weren't going to play him. Now, I don't know that Man City would have really done that after one match in which Jamie was subbed for half the match. I think like Man City would have been like, oh, well, a bit longer, like they would have left it if he'd not been playing for a couple of games. But I still think that that was a huge overstep on her part, or even if it's within her rights to do, it was very obviously not what Ted wanted. It was very obviously not where Ted was going with that. I don't necessarily think Richmond will suffer. I mean, maybe I feel like their morale might suffer after the high they were on with like Jamie leading the Richmond till we die chant. Their morale and their team spirit might suffer as a result. But I think in terms of their skill, we have Danny Rojas, who is as talented as Jamie in most ways, and maybe will actually be a team player more than Jamie had been. So I think hypothetically Richmond should continue to do okay without Jamie, but it's just a very obvious slap in the face to everything Ted is trying to do here, and I need him to realise Rebecca is not on his side. But I think he is such a trusting person who sees the best in people and tries to bring out the best in people that he's not going to realise that until it's far too late. Keely and Roy need to get together because they just really work together. And Jamie's not even here to be awkward about it now. I do feel really bad for Jamie because this was the first episode I feel like he really tried. You know, yes, it took him being like it took him having, you know, being put in his place to realise the truth and seeing that there was someone else who was as good as him. He wasn't, you know, yes, he had to fight and give it everything to get out of the council state he was in, but so did a lot of the other players on this team. They were in very similar positions to him, and there were other boys out there who were as talented as him but didn't get the lucky breaks he did. You know, he isn't God's gift, he isn't special, he is a very talented young man who got lucky, and there's nothing wrong with that, and he should be proud of himself because he has worked hard to get there, but it doesn't mean he's better than everybody else. And I think he was beginning to actually realise, partly through seeing Danny and Danny's attitude to things, he was starting to realise his team spirit that he could have with this group, and now he's going to go to Man City, and given, like, when you send someone on loan, that is normally someone that you're going to have on the bench if they're lucky, so he's probably not going to get too much game time. But yeah, they need to realise Rebecca is not on their side really badly. I feel like Higgins needs to tell someone. I know it's his job and he got his promotion and whatnot, but just tell someone. Rebecca knows that he's been baking her shortbread now, so again, how much longer is she going to do this? I mean, she's even getting Keely involved. Keely, who has become someone who's her friend, she's not directly, well, she wasn't properly linked into the club, but now she's given Keely a job so that her career is tied into Richmond at the moment. If that fails, isn't it going to reflect badly on her friend too? I'm very, very, very frustrated with Rebecca, but I am really enjoying this show. The whole curse thing was very funny. You know, you have to humour those players because there was no curse. Danny was fine, but I love that we kind of humoured them long enough so that that kind of superstition is gone, and it was a really beautiful team building exercise. And I love how at the beginning of the show Ted was like, if I can get the captain on side, if I get Roy on side, I'm golden. And he did, and now Roy, like everything Ted does, Roy's like, you're gonna fucking listen to him, and I love it. So yeah, this was a fantastic episode. Thank you so much for watching.